back out in the lakes again today. It snowed a lot last night, so the tops of the Coniston range is covered in snow, but it's not the nicest of days today. It's kind of grey and a bit bleak and a bit windy, and I've come up onto Lowick Common again. We came here on Christmas Eve, I think. There's a lot of cloud inversions down in the valley, but a little bit different conditions today. And what I'm doing now is I'm waiting for them clouds to clear on Coniston. They've just gone behind a big bank of grey. There's some clouds rolling in from the left, and yeah, it's starting to clear now actually. Down in the bottom there's a load of trees, there's a few houses dotted around, there's a few stone walls, and I think it's just adding to the scene quite well. It's quite Lake Districty, which it should be because it is. So gonna use 135mm today, and I've stuck on the lens hood because it started to rain a second ago, but I'm hoping that we can pick out this area in here. There's all these grey clouds that look quite moody above it, so I think it's going to be a bit of a waiting game, but what I'm hoping for is some light down in the bottom on the trees and then a really moody background. I think what I might do while we're waiting is head a bit further that way, because at the moment I'm sort of looking into it from an angle, but I think if we go over there we can get a more central view of the lakes and get White Maiden on the left, and we can probably get Coniston Man on the right with this setup, and I think it might balance out a bit better. We've got one there, we'll see how it comes out. It's definitely bleak. This is going to work better. Before we had 2 or 3 houses that were quite prominent. Now we've got one which is quite prominent on the bottom right. There's a few light spots up on the tops now. It's on the section between White Maiden and Dow Crag. So there's like the left hand side is light, then there's grey areas dividing it up. And then another thing that's down in the valley now is they've started a fire in the village. There's no villages there. I think it's just a random house or a farm. So yeah, it's making it have a more like countryside feel to it. Bit bleaker than I wanted, but this is what we got. While I'm waiting for that light, I do want to say thank you to everyone that's been checking out the new guides over on my website. I've been updating them a lot recently. There's a better search feature now, so it's easier to find things. There's more options in the filters, and I've been adding new locations. So it'd be great to get your feedback. Like, what do you want to see more of, or is there anything that you want to be added into them? Because I want it to be as useful as possible, and I also want to try and find some new places as well. So I think in the next few weeks I'll be making lists of new places that I want to go, and I've been going back to old places, so it's been quite nice. So yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments, or send me a message and I'll see what I can do. But this light doesn't seem to be changing, so I'm going to get comfy and we'll wait for a little while. Feels a bit like the sun's trying to come out. It's still behind the grey cloud, but it's like a big ball, so feeling quite hopeful. My gut feeling is saying that this isn't going to change as much as I hope it would, but I'm going to change the composition and go for a portrait shot, because from here there's a stone wall that's sort of making a right angle, so it's going off to the right and then left of the mountains. Then there's a track through all the bracken. There's a few different colours in there, sort of a light colour and just dead bracken colour, and then you got the grey mountains in the back. So maybe this will work better. We'll give it a try, because I don't think that light is coming. The lens is covered in water now as well. I think that little change in composition has made a big difference. it's a lot more balanced now. Before there was too much sky, I think, and not enough going on in the foreground. There's just that middle section, so I was thinking I was going to crop it to T1, but I think in this portrait orientation it's going to work in 3:2, well 2:3, and we've got something interesting in each section, and we're kind of getting what I said before, where it's the lighter area in the front, then it goes into a bleak area off in the distance. It's not the picture I had in my head though, so this is just a fortunate find really, more than a planned out thing. So what we're getting is this wall here, so it goes right then left, then that track is there, then you've got the light and dark areas, then there's some even darker areas on the left of the wall, and then that house is about there, then you've got the Coniston Range in the background, and with the 135 it crops to about there. Feels like that sun is about to break out as well. I can feel some warmth on my neck. So I'm going to put you down and we'll try and get this. I'm really happy about this. I was questioning if I was wasting my time and maybe I was better off staying at home and doing some work, but it was worth taking a chance. I'm really happy with that one. I'm glad I stuck around here, because I think if I kept on walking around I wouldn't have actually stopped and noticed that stone wall. So I guess sitting down there for a little bit and just looking around more has actually worked out better in the long run. And that isn't the shot that I had in mind when I came here. I did want to get a landscape photo of the snow up on the tops of the mountains, but I thought I was going to be using the 400mm, and I also wanted to get a picture of Ingleborough because I think there's some snow on the top, but you can't see that today. So we've got totally different things to what I expected, but I'm really happy with what we've come away with, so that's all that matters really. Now I'm going to have to head back to work, but let me know if there's any places that you want to see in the new photography guides. I'm going to be working on that for a while, so I'll try and get those done for you. But if you want to see more videos like this, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.